All right. It looks like I might be live. It looks like I might be live. It's hard to tell because I am getting some feedback on my monitor that I'm looking at down there. But I can't really tell until I go into YouTube and see if it has made a recording. So I will be doing that in a few minutes. If you've ever gone live before on YouTube, it can be a little disconcerting the first time you've done it. This is not the first time I've done it, but it's maybe the fourth or fifth. And goodness gracious, it's been a really long time. I am using a switcher, which means I can go back and forth between a few different views. Right now, I just have my desktop and this main camera that I'm looking into when I remember to do that. I'm looking down a lot because I've got a monitor down here. I've actually got a monitor right there. I'm looking at the monitor. Can you tell I'm looking at the monitor? That looks pretty good. It's pretty close to the camera. Anyway, you only care about that if you want to make videos on YouTube yourself. Using a switcher like this that goes back and forth is a really great way to do it. I do have a microphone right here. Just a simple mic attached to a mixer, which is not that simple, but the mixer is a great tool to learn to use. So anyway, my purpose in doing this is to start a video series about, well, the things I love and the things that I think people like me could use. People who are content creators, who love their ideas, they love to make things. And I should say I really should say we love to make things. We love to share ideas on the web. I'm of course everywhere we go. We are passionate about the things that we love, and we want to bring change into the world. So, as someone who has been creating content for 35, how long? A long time. 30, not on YouTube, of course. YouTube's not that old, but pretty much since YouTube's been around, I've been creating some content in some various form or another. And, a lot of us have. Maybe you're one of those folks who's been around a long time, or maybe you just started. It really doesn't matter because the principles are the same. And I want to be talking about a lot of those principles of using digital tools, sharing your ideas through digital tools, as well as in the real world. It's all the real world, right? But digital spaces have their own rules. So anyway, as I am doing this initial test, I just wanted to say that here we go. This is where I will talk to you, my viewer, who wants to put out content and in particular wants to do meaningful and purposeful work that brings your unique voice out into the world. Doing it on the web like this through a YouTube channel is a great way to do it. Yes, it has its challenges, and I face those challenges too, so I understand them inherently. And that's why I'm doing a test. This first test, I have no idea how long I've been going. 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Okay, that's almost long enough. So what am I going to be talking about? Well, tools, digital tools, just to, you could call them productivity tools, because whenever you start to create content, it is super helpful if you get a good grasp on the tools that are available that help you stay organized, that keep you, help keep your data in places where it makes sense. It can get really overwhelming to keep track of stuff, and not only keep track of it, but to learn from the things that you have collected, to take notes, to create new ideas that are influenced by others. I think we all do that as content consumers, but if you want to be a content creator, you have to get a grasp on the tools. So the digital tools is one thing I'll talk about. Another thing is the more of the psychological slash spiritual tools because it can be really challenging to do this type of work. If you're doing it and you're not challenged, then you're unique because it should be challenging if you're pushing your boundaries. I push my boundaries all the time, so I'm continually challenged by this stuff. So, what I've done is through the years is collect different techniques that I want to share with you. I've given a lot of them my personal twist, which I know is something that you want to do with your ideas, is give your ideas your personal twist. So that's something that we'll talk about, how to put ideas out into the world so that they're uniquely your own. So, a lot of these ideas that I'm talking about, you've seen them in other places in other variations, but I focus my ideas around something called the change cycle, which is a way that you can look at growth, personal growth, change, creativity, creative growth. Really, any kind of growth or change can be viewed as a cycle. And so I will be talking a lot about the technique of understanding that cycle. It has four basic parts. Each part has a character or a personality. These are parts of the self. In a nutshell, you could call it the mind, the body, the heart, and the spirit. And those four parts work best when they are in conjunction with each other, especially when they are in alignment with your true self, which tends to align with the spirit within you, which seems to, I believe, just see things best. And so I'll be talking about as I said, tools, mainly digital tools, photography tools, audio tools as well, some hardware, but a lot of software, stuff I use every day to get ideas out into the world. And I just use them to get comfortable with them. So then when it comes time to start creating, as I'm doing now with this channel, they will be they'll be tools that you're super familiar with and ready to use. So tools, techniques, tips, and encouragement. I think encouragement is super important. So I want to be here to encourage you to get your ideas out there from using tools and tips. The change cycle, uh, productivity tools is what a lot of people call the tools that I'm talking about on the internet. So this is round one. That's a little disorganized. I don't have lots of visuals. I do have them, but I'm not sharing with you yet. I'm actually just sending out a quick video to do it, and I'm hoping that YouTube will record this for me. If it does, then it will have worked. So if you see this as a recording, let me know. Or if you happen to see it live for some reason, boy, that'd be even better. I will be amazed. So let me know. You can reach me through the channel, through my website at davidbourne.com. And I'm on most of the socials sometime as David B. Bourne, B as in boy, Bourne. So I hope to connect with you out there. And I hope you are um, finding good work and getting your work out there on the web. If you are, let me know. And let's do this together. So have a great day. Cheers. And we'll see you out there. Bye. Now, how do I stop this thing? Probably the big end stream button, maybe. We'll see. Bye.